Welcome back, Yinzers. Tough loss for the Steelers, 31-17 after week 2. Here's our week 2 recap. Let's get into it.
Jalen, you being there, how was the atmosphere leading up to opening kickoff?
I'll be honest. I didn't realize that I was going until probably like 3 hours before the game. Whenever I got tickets from a buddy, last minute. And I will say this: an hour before the game, when we were in the parking lot, we were in gold lot 1A. James Harrison comes walking through the parking lot in a cutoff tank.
I did see the video of him going up the escalator coming into the
Yes,
stadium.
he was wearing a cutoff tank walking through the parking lot, absolutely jacked. And as soon as people saw him, they just started chanting, "Get him on the roster."
We need him on the
Yeah,
roster.
they were chanting to get him on the roster, and that right from that point, I knew that it was going to be a great atmosphere for the Steelers home opener. So all in all, it was a great atmosphere for the Steelers home opener for sure.
Great atmosphere, just not the result we wanted.
No,
Let's get into the atmosphere too. Leading up in that first drive, they drive right down the field, score a touchdown.
Seattle. Yeah.
How bad did that suck the wind out of the stadium?
I mean, it was definitely tough because I mean the excitement was there, the announcing of the players, like opening kickoff, and I will say it definitely did suck the life out of the stadium to start. But I mean, I don't want to say, and this is crazy to say, I don't know if we're becoming accustomed as Steeler fans to expecting, like, I don't want to say expecting those results, but I just feel like it wasn't like a surprise.
Seems like it always takes our defense to kind of get a couple drives in to finally put something together.
So honestly, I was not. No, I don't think people were surprised with that. To be honest,
Things need to change though. I mean, I just looked it up. Steelers. This is the first time ever since 2002 that the Steelers have given up 30-plus points in the first 2 weeks to open a season.
who would have thought?
Yeah, especially
highest paid defense.
especially
in the league.
with all the people we went out and got this year. I don't think any of us thought that we'd be allowing up this many points. Especially, I mean, Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, he had some big plays, but watching it, I seen him getting cooked by JSN. Like, to me, I felt like the middle of the field was getting absolutely torched.
It was.
I think you could really tell in that game that we didn't have strong safety play. I don't think Jabril Peppers was up to speed, so I realized we saw a lot of our backup. And, I mean, honestly, no Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that hurts the secondary.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know. I have a ton of mixed feelings about it. All in all, just a bad outing again. And, I mean, I was the first one to say I think our defense bounces back. But, I mean, I will say this: our defense made Cooper Kupp look like the Triple Crown winner back from 2022 or whenever it was, 2021. Like, I think the dude caught like 8 passes for 90-some yards, and he's their wide receiver too.
Yeah.
Right. And last week,
Like-
I think only had 2 catches in week 1.
So, defensive side of the ball, offense, who do we think is putting us in these situations more? Do we think our defense is hurting us more than our offense not scoring as much this week?
It's obviously going to be our defense. When you're giving up 30-plus points a game, we're not the Buffalo Bills or the Ravens. We're not going to be able to put up 30 points a game.
You can't win these.
But,
you can't continue to win games scoring 30-plus points. That's just not feasible.
I mean,
look
at what they always say: defense wins championships.
But we can't win games with 1 touchdown and a bunch of field goals.
No, and that was another. Our red zone. Our offense, I thought, had a rough outing too. And I mean,
we left 7 off the table too. Rodgers threw a pick in the end zone.
Yep.
So it's like
2 back-to-back
there.
drives for Seattle with Steelers forcing turnovers, 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
And we
get
come
field
away
goals.
with 11 points. We get a touchdown, go for 2.
Yeah.
And then the next one,
That's not good.
No. Especially with Herbig's huge run back. I mean, I think we all have agreements on this that we'd like to see points.
You have
scored.
to.
Right.
In this league, you can't win off. I hate to say this because Boswell's an unbelievable kicker, but it's not feasible to just constantly win off of field goals.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not. You have to score touchdowns in this league.
Another thing too, like you go and look at what the Bills have done to the Jets. They just blew them out of the water.
Yeah.
And we struggled against the Jets. And then you go look at the Ravens. Ravens and Bills had a shootout week 1.
Yeah.
Ravens go and put up 40 on Cleveland.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I mean,
you just see how much more our offense
Consistency,
got to step
yeah.
it up, too.
when's the last time we've seen the Steelers go into the fourth quarter with a sizable lead? I mean, to me, I can't think of that off the top of my head.
No.
It might be from that Christmas game with Rudolph.
Yeah.
When Rudolph saved Christmas.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Yeah.
another thing, too, is T.J. Watt. This is the first time in his career where he hasn't had a sack in the first 2 games to start the year. First time ever in his
That's
career.
by design. I mean,
I think-
teams are playing 3 guys at them.
Right.
Teams are bringing a running back over there.
They're chipping him with the
Yeah,
tight end.
the tight end, and then the offensive tackle.
I would like to see him get worked more towards the middle of the field. Obviously, I wouldn't hate to see him just standing up over a nose or something or running some stunts.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Kinda like
that's something.
Cleveland does with Miles Garrett.
I wonder
you
if
know,
that's something he prefers, though.
to be
like,
down,
Yeah.
down in the
Or
stands.
if he prefers to just be that edge rusher coming off the side. I mean,
Or like a third down situation. Why can't we have Highsmith on one end, you bring in Herbig at the other end, and you got Cam and you got TJ in the middle, and you run stunts.
and here's something else
Third
too.
and longs.
We need to our defensive tackles. I don't even think they do good rushing the
No.
quarterback. Like, when do you ever hear of one of our D tackles making a big play on a quarterback? The only times,
Cam Hayward had a good year last year, but this
Yeah.
year's been irrelevant.
I think, most of the time we just see them putting up their hands and getting past deflections.
or you see him like clogging up some lanes for Patrick Queen to, blitz and miss the quarterback, miss Sam Darnold. Like, literally, how do you miss Sam Darnold? Sure, NFL quarterback, athletic, nah. Okay,
He's-
so how do you let
I would
Sam
consider him
Darnold
I
spin
would
off
consider
of that?
him a computer chair on carpet.
Just frustrating. I mean, definitely.
It is. There's definitely a lot of missed sacks. I know Peyton Wilson missed.
Yeah,
quite a
again,
few.
he missed one.
He had a sack though. He came in and got a sack.
Yeah,
He crushed him when he got him.
I think the story of this week and just the first 2 weeks is in Pittsburgh. The highs can get really high in Pittsburgh as a sports fan. The lows can be really low. Like, you take a look at this. Pitt is up 10 points against West Virginia in the backyard brawl with 5 minutes left to go.
And somehow
I'm talking trash.
they lose it.
Yeah, I'm talking trash to all my friends. 10 minutes go by, we're in overtime, and we lose.
Yep.
And then on the turn side of things in the NFL, the Steelers win a shootout against the Jets, and then the
Then
home
come around.
opener.
Yep. 17
And
points.
the crazy thing too is like the biggest plays in each of these games is special teams. Week 1, Gainwell gets that fumble. And then week
Yeah.
2, I mean, just the most idiotic play I've ever seen in a game of football. Literally, you learn this in youth football. As soon as the ball is kicked past the 10-yard lines, it is a live ball.
Go get it.
How do you just walk off the field and then you're just like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Nobody on the Steelers
watch the
even
ball
like,
go
turn
over
around to
your
go
head.
Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this. He should not be back there for the rest of the season.
No.
No.
He
should
should
not.
not.
We have so many other.
Send him to the practice
Playmaker-
squad. Get Trey Sermon in.
No, we have so many more playmaker, shifty wide receivers that could make
Put
a
Scotty
play.
Miller back there.
Like Kaleb Johnson does not get the ball outside, like past the 20-yard line very often.
No.
And that, with our offense
Put
and
Scotty Miller back
our
there.
history with Arthur Smith and his play calling, we need to start the ball on the 35 or, I mean, heck, I'd take the 30 rather than starting at the 18 to
Look at
19.
listen to the guys we got that could do this. Obviously, Kenneth Gainwell's back there.
Yeah.
You could have Roman Wilson, who does not,
Yeah.
Doesn't do
not-
much on offense.
Yeah, does
Yeah.
not do much on offense. You got Ben Skoranek, who, again, is
Yeah.
a third or fourth wide receiver for us.
Scotty
Miller.
You
Then
put
I'm looking-
Jabril Peppers back there.
Jabril Peppers.
That's what he was known
and
for in college.
another guy that I would think, and they probably would never do this, but why not throw Jonnu Smith? I mean, it's a crazy thought because he plays
That's a wild statement.
ton on
That's
offense.
a lot of meat running up
But
the field.
I mean, let John. That was an idiotic take.
I'm honest. The last thing I think we need to see after that happened to Kaleb Johnson, them putting Jalen Warren back. Like, Jalen Warren is probably the top 2, and he might not even be 2 key part of our offense. Like, this game showed from prior takes that Jalen Warren needs to be used way more in the passing game. He led our team in
receiving
yards, receiving catches. I mean, like, you could tell when they were dumping the ball off and letting him make plays our drives were lasting way longer.
I think it's known now that, and I said this in week 1, but I think it's known that our offense needs to go through Jalen Warren, whether it be in the run game, the pass game. That's what gets everything opened up, and that's what will get Rodgers comfortable, and that opens up the shots. That opens up the play action.
And right now, our rushing game is not good. We're bottom 3 in the league in rushing yards per game.
Dare I say we
65
miss
yards a
Najee?
game.
Do we miss Najee?
I don't know.
I don't know how we can go from Najee and having him take most of the carries, and you bring Jalen Warren in and he lights it up, to now we're handing everything off to Jalen Warren. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get how we're not being as efficient as we were when he would come in the games last year and take over, and everyone's chanting for him to be a starter.
Ball carrying vision. I think his vision obviously must be shown that it's better than Warren's or something, because obviously everybody can tell that Warren's a harder runner.
I think they were a great 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they were a great 1-2 punch because Warren brought in a change of speed.
Yeah, completely different running back styles.
So
yeah.
I think you can say after 2 weeks, we got to clean it up in the run game.
And right now we don't have the second back that's carrying the load.
No.
That, say, Najee had last year, and then Warren would come in. Like,
Najee had help.
We don't have that Warren from last year to this year. We don't have Gainwell coming in and breaking off these 15-yard runs like that Warren sparks a drive. Yeah. Yep.
But now we go into week 3, and now we're going to New England. Which, I mean, we said that Seattle we thought was going to be like an easy win for us. And I mean, now what do we think going into playing New England, who's been playing pretty good?
They just won the other day. They're 1-1.
Yeah.
We're 1-1. I think there's some excitement around New England.
Did they beat Miami?
They beat Miami.
Miami might be the worst team in the
league.
But, I mean, they passed the ball, and that's something that the Steelers, that we've been getting torched on with our zone defense. Like, what do? Do we man up with our talent that we have and bring the heat to start getting some pressure, or what? Because we're also
change it up.
Because we're also like bottom of the league in sacks too. We only have 3 sacks on the year.
No, this could be a key point for coming up week. Jabril Peppers coming back into New England.
Yeah.
Old team. Can he bring some insider scoop, get the defensive secondary ready, and let's shut down this pass like we all expect our secondary to do? I think he's going to
get a lot more snaps defensively after a week of preparation.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought him in to play him. You brought him in to play him, so play him. Give him an opportunity. I think it's very important to note that Highsmith is out for looking like 4 weeks. I mean, they said today that they're not going to put him on IR, so you're probably thinking the 3 to 4 week mark that he's going to miss. With that being said,
Harmon's still out.
Yeah, Harmon's still out. On that flip side, you got Herbig and Sawyer, who looked really good.
I was about to say, what do you think of Sawyer's game?
Yeah, I mean,
he
Sawyer,
had a sack.
You could tell, dude. Sawyer just brought an electric energy, that a championship Ohio State mentality. You could tell he brought that to the field.
I thought that, honestly, like, getting him in the draft, I thought it was the biggest steal that we had.
Yeah, that late.
I think him and Will Howard both getting national championship players.
Was Sawyer a 6th-round pick?
I think they were 6 and 7.
Yeah, 6 and 7 back to back.
Yeah. I think he's going to bring a lot of energy.
And honestly, whenever you go back and look at that sack that he had, TJ Watt is getting triple teamed by a running back, a tight end, and a tackle, and then there comes Sawyer right
not
through.
even touched.
Yep. So I mean, if that's going to be the role TJ is going to play, is taking away 3, then it's time for everybody to step up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, will we see Derek Harmon back this week?
I don't think so.
You think he'll rest him another week?
Yeah. I do. And I mean, it doesn't matter. You just paid Cam Hayward more money.
Like, he hit the Peloton.
Yeah.
I'll get him at it. He hit the Peloton. He had the deflection for the interception.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't tapping out as many plays, but still, other guys need to step up. Yaya Black need to step up. And, I mean, Loudermilk got hurt. I don't know what the severity of his injury is, but
I know Patrick Quinn was pretty banged up.
Right. Everybody was hurt.
Coming back in the game.
Holcomb was finally getting some snaps where he had that horrific injury years ago, so it's going to take him. It's going to take him a little bit to get back going to full speed again. But
I mean, now after week 2, the the Bengals, I think, took the biggest loss out of week 2. If we talk a little bit about the AFC North, like the Bengals just lost Joe Burrow for probably 3 months. They said anywhere from 12 to 16 weeks. So I mean,
But give them respect when it's due. I mean,
yeah, they're back up.
Yeah, Browning went down the field and had a game-winning drive, won the game.
Yeah, that's
huge for them.
Yep.
Now they're 2-0 now.
Yep, that's big for them.
So,
obviously, the Ravens.
I think
were just a
dominated.
powerhouse.
Yeah, well, I think that we can take the Steelers' defense, I should say, can take a little bit from that Cleveland game. They held Derrick Henry to check.
Yeah.
He 25 yards rushing.
Right, but now you see what they can do now with receivers.
Yeah.
These Ravens have been known for just being Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. And
but
now
what's
what
killed
they do.
us when we lose to Baltimore? Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yeah.
We shut him down at home last year and we won.
Yeah.
And then we go into Baltimore and he rushes for 200 yards rushing and they destroy us.
Yeah.
I think it's I don't want to I'm saying this and I mean this when I say it. I don't think you want to panic on the Steelers yet.
Absolutely not. We don't
I
panic.
especially think you do not want to panic on the Steelers defense. They're veteran guys. I think they're figuring some things out. I think we just hit the pause button and let's see them improve each week.
And I'm still very confident in my season prediction of getting to 10, 11 wins.
Oh, me too.
I still believe in this team.
This is a hiccup, and it would never be a Steelers season.
The Steelers defense is just hurting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I mean, honestly, I feel like from the Jets game to this game, offensive line, I think we've seen a little bit of more improvement.
Yep.
Rodgers still taking very unnecessary hits, like him tucking the ball and running and not sliding.
Yeah.
Like he's taking shots from linebackers, D linemen. Like
he gets up every time smacking him
I
on the
get
head.
it. You love to bring the energy, and that's what you're trying to do to spark the drive. But just slide, please. We want Rodgers healthy for as long as possible. He gives us the best chance to win. And without him, Mason Rudolph?
You thinking Rodgers is getting a little too old for the game or what?
I just don't want him taking unnecessary shots.
He's ready.
Let me say something to Aaron.
What do you got to say?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron. You are 41 years old now, my guy. If you can avoid a hit, you better make sure you avoid that hit. Because tomorrow is not promised for you, my boy. So just go down or throw the ball away.
Please slide.
Please. Thank you.
Throw it away.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
DK Metcalf, too.
Yeah.
You need to start gluing up your hands because you keep dropping that ball. I mean, I thought we got rid of Deontay Dropson for a reason.
Get
and then we bring you in.
on them things.
Right. So, yeah, you got to figure it out. Hit the jugs machine or something. At least 150 every day.
And if you don't, just start giving me 10 on the tips.
Because you're on my fantasy team and I need you bad.
He got Joe Burrow out. He needs you.
I don't hear about him. So, I mean, week 3, we think we're going to...
Let's get into some predictions.
We're going to go in there. I think we get a win. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shootout. Once again, I really don't think...
We're in New England, right?
Yeah, I think our defense is still going to struggle a little bit with these injuries. I think they're going to give up about 24 points. I think it's going to be like a 31-24 game. I think our offense is going to score on them, and we're going to be able to establish the run. I will say Jaylen Warren will crack 100 yards rushing.
See, me personally, I think the Patriots are overhyped. I don't see much of the hype around Drake May.
Drake May is a good
offense.
quarterback.
I think we hold them to under 20 points.
Okay.
I think we win, let's say, 27-10 Steelers.
27-10. Who do you think has a good game then?
I'm liking the Jaylen Warren. I think he needs to get going. I think that the tight ends are going to have a big game against New England.
Yeah.
All right.
They need to.
Yep.
That leaves
What's your prediction?
Me.
Let's hear a shutout.
I mean, you were in the stadium. I mean,
know.
you felt the vibes. Like
how was Renegade?
When the Renegade was great. When Jalen Ramsey had that interception, the crowd was absolutely electric, and that's what you want. And
yeah.
I'll give it to him. He had a great play, But I mean, then he gives up some deep routes over the middle, and I think it's because maybe he's getting played a little bit out of, like I don't think we signed him to freaking play him out at wide corner playing man to man. I think we signed him to move him around everywhere. So I hope with Joey Porter Jr. coming back, we can move him around a little bit more.
And once again, like the Patriots, they have good receivers too. They got Stephon Diggs, they have Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, they got
who's been lighting it up.
They got a good group.
Hunter Henry, Ramondre Stevenson. They got that rookie from Ohio State. So they have weapons.
I'm still rocking with my 10 points.
Saying, they got weapons too.
Looking at the sports book right now, the Steelers are favored somehow by 1.5 points.
We'll be hammering that.
So I think the Steelers can win. I mean, the thing I don't even know who to take in this because my heart obviously tells me the Steelers, but
it's a trap.
This is a Yinzer podcast, and you're gonna pick against the Steelers.
My gut just has a bad feeling about the Patriots. Every time we play the Patriots, they find a way, and I know that's the Bill Belichick way.
I mean, they do have Mike Vrabel there now.
I know.
If you pick the Patriots, I might mic drop and walk out of this podcast.
I know.
I think I was wrong. They do not have Kendrick Bourne. It's Booty or however you pronounce the last name.
I don't even know.
But still, he's a dog.
He's a good receiver. I think this game's going to come down to experience, and I'm going to give the nod of experience to Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers. I think that, it is no longer the Patriot way now that Bill Belichick isn't there anymore. So I think Tomlin can somehow find a way to get a win. So my prediction is going to be 27 to 17. I think 27-17. And I think DK has a big game. I'm going to go DK 100 yards receiving. I hope he has a bounce back game. And that's what I'd like to see.
Now, they did have Christian Gonzalez out. Will he be back next week? That's a key cornerback position that if he's out, I think we get a very big game passing the football.
To be determined.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. And this is a big week for the Steelers, I think, just
honestly
as a team.
If the Steelers come out and our defense gives up 30 points again, does it put our defensive coordinator on the hot seat? Like, I mean, that's something unheard of, though, for the Steelers to get rid of somebody mid-season, but...
They won't.
Something's got to change.
Yeah.
And then these early games on is when it needs to happen, when you're playing somebody like the Patriots. Not later on in the year whenever we're playing the Ravens and the Bengals, because who knows when Joe Burrow will come back.
Figure it out now while you can, and we'll see, we'll ultimately see. And hopefully next week when we're talking, we'll be, 2-1.
Hopefully we won't have any more idiotic plays.
Yeah. I mean, 2-1. That game.
Back to fundamentals, Tomlin.
Yeah, there's just 3 aspects of the game.
That one's in the rearview mirror, and we're on to the next, and it's going to hopefully be a domination win.
But if I see Kaleb Johnson back there returning kicks, me and Danny Smith are going to be having a talk.
Yeah.
Little man-to-man, bubblegum to bubblegum talk, okay? So hopefully we make some adjustments with old Danny Smith, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Catch us next podcast with some better vibes.
Thanks for watching. Follow us and, subscribe, like, share. Follow us on TikTok. We're blowing up on TikTok lately, huh? Fellas, we're blowing up on the TikTok, huh?
Yep.
Give
us a follow, goes a long way. And we'll catch you next week.
Yep. Have a great night.
See you later.